It's now time to proceed on to Anokhe Rang. Many households love this segment on Kolors of India. The brains behind Anokhe Rang is none other than our maestro, Dr. Krishan Chhabra. Fruit labels is his topic for today. So let's not wait and see his art, his skill, and his mastery.
Hello, I'm Dr. Krishan Chhabra and welcome to Anokhe Rang. Today's topic is, have you had your 4016 today? I know, you must be thinking, what on earth am I talking about? Well, here's a hint. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So have you had your 4016 today? I think you guessed it. The number 4016 has to do with an apple. But that's only a part of the story. To know the rest of the story, let me take you back in time. It was mid-1990s and I was working in an office. Some of us used to bring lunch from home. I usually bought my lunch, but I always brought fruits from home. Now, we all have seen those little labels on the fruits. Now, here's an apple which reads 4016, Sage, Red Delicious. Here's a banana, 4011, Dole, Costa Rica. Here is an orange, 3110, Kera Kera, South Africa. Sounds like a beauty pageant, right? And here is a peach, which reads 4044, Flavor Farmer, USA. I was curious and started to wonder, what do these numbers mean? Are they tied to specific fruits? Can a fruit have more than one numbers? Is there any structure or sequencing associated with these fruits? So I started to gather the fruit labels and put them by type of fruit in a file. As the word got around, some of my colleagues got very excited about it, and all of a sudden it became a game, actually a fun game, because it was like a race to see who can bring and find a new label which I do not have in my file. And not to mention about the conversation, how it used to go, like, oh, yesterday I had a 4016, but today I had a 4011 and a 4012. Translation, yesterday I had an apple, but today I had a banana and an orange. After a few days, when I looked at my collection of labels, I was amazed at the variety of those labels. Let me share and show you a page from my file for some of the fruits. Well, here you can see various fruit labels in beautiful colors. Anokhe Rang. Let us look at the top for labels for an apple. I'm sure there are more labels out there, but my collection here should give you a good idea. There are 15 different numbers ranging between 4015 and 4210. The labels tell us a lot. The brand of the apple like Gala and Rome, and source like Washington State and Virginia. If you look at the top left, there are labels with a number 4174, New Zealand Royal Gala apple with cartoon characters from Warner Brothers. Next, let's take a look at the label for a banana. They all have only one number, 4011. But again, you can see different brands and sources like Banacol, Dole, Chiquita, and Ecuador Bonita. Sounds like a poem here. You can also see some labels from Dole that do not have a number but have interesting anesthesia characters from 20th Century Fox. Now at the bottom, let's look at the labels for an orange. There are 12 different numbers, 3107, 3110, and the others range between 4012 and 4453. Here too, just like apples, the labels tell us a lot, like Sunkist, Sequoia, and Florida Noble. Well, I think you got an idea about the labels now, but just to get a better picture, I wanted to do some analysis. So I created an Excel spreadsheet about different fruits and their labels. Here's what I found. What about the numbers? Almost all of the fruit labels have a 4-digit number from the 4000 series, but some of them also have a 4-digit number from the 3000 series. Here's an update. Now that we have organic fruits, I found out recently that while a banana has 4011, an organic banana has a label 44011. In other words, an additional 4 as a prefix. And yes, a fruit label can have multiple numbers, as you saw that apple had 15 different numbers. Does a label have to have a number? Well, almost all the fruit labels have a number, but it does not seem to be a strict requirement. As you saw that some of the Dole labels for a banana had only Anastasia characters. What about the numbering scheme? While most fruits have label numbers, the numbering scheme does not have a specific structure or sequence. For example, 4016 is an apple, and also 4124 is an apple, but in between 4044 is a peach. Well, now you know the full story. What started as a curiosity ended up to be a fun game. I have also found that this topic is an interesting icebreaker. I have used it in small gatherings and it just works great. I think you may want to try it for fun. Say your spouse is getting ready to go to a grocery store and you want her to get some apples and oranges. Just look at her and say, "Honey, would you mind getting some 4016s and 4012s?" And then just shut up and watch the expression on her face. Namaskar.